2013 annual meeting. I'm Bruce Roth, Chair of Asco's Cancer Communications Committee and Professor of Medicine in the Division of Oncology at Siteman Cancer Center at Washington University in St. Louis. I'm joined by Asco's current president, Dr. Sandra Swain, our president-elect, Dr. Cliff Hudis, Dr. Richard Pazder, Director of the Office of Hematology and Oncology Products in the Food and Drug Administration's Center for Drug Evaluation and Research, and Dr. Monica Bertagnoli, Chair of the Alliance for Clinical Trials in Oncology. In a few minutes, we'll hear from Dr. Swain, Dr. Hudis, and our invited speakers about the current state of cancer research and care. But first, let me perhaps state the obvious that ASCO's annual meeting highlights some of the year's biggest and most important advances in cancer research and patient care. However, it may not be as obvious to many people today that a large number of these advances and the decades of research and progress that led to them are the result of the investments our nation has made to build a robust, stable, and flexible infrastructure for conducting cancer clinical trials and for reviewing and approving new therapies. Our federally funded clinical research infrastructure serves as the bedrock for making advances in patient cancer care. Indeed, of the 20-some studies in our PRESS program this year, 10 received federal funding support from the National Institutes of Health. ASCO's created a badge to indicate these federally funded research studies in your press materials and draw attention to the continued importance of federal support for clinical cancer research. In 2011, ASCO's Blueprint for Clinical and Translational Cancer Research laid out a 10-year roadmap for clinical research system to capitalize on our new understanding of cancer biology. ASCO committed to working with stakeholders to help transform clinical cancer research and regulatory processes to encourage new approaches and more promising cancer therapies into clinical practice with greater efficiency. This year, we offer a progress report on the gains we and others have made toward the ASCO Blueprint goals. This 5-page progress report, which Dr. Swain and Hudis will discuss in greater detail, provides an update on work by ASCO, the NCI cooperative groups, the FDA, and others to improve clinical trial processes, infrastructure, and regulatory procedures to make faster and more meaningful progress in cancer treatment. The progress report and ASCO's Blueprint are available on cancerprogress.net, our interactive website describing decades of progress in cancer patient care. We urge you to use cancerprogress.net as a resource in your reporting on this year's meeting and on cancer in general. In just a moment, I'll turn it over to Dr. Swain, but first let me give you a quick preview of our press program here at the meeting. We will hold 4 press briefings over the course of ASCO's 49th annual meeting. First, tomorrow at 8 a.m., we will feature research on advances in ovarian cancer, melanoma, and colorectal cancer. Then at 1 p.m., we'll hold a briefing on CancerLink, ASCO's initiative to build a rapid learning system. This briefing will include a demonstration of the CancerLink prototype and an announcement of a major milestone in data sharing standards. On Sunday, June 2nd at 8 a.m., we'll hold a briefing that will feature all 5 plenary abstracts. And on Monday, June 4th at 8 a.m., we'll hold a media briefing that will highlight advances in breast cancer and lung cancer, as well as the results from a survey on the impact of drug shortages in cancer care. We hope you will join us to hear directly from these study authors, as well as disease-specific experts in the field who will help put the research findings in context and perspective. And now let me introduce ASCO President Dr. Sandra Swain. Dr. Swain is the Medical Director of the Washington Cancer Institute at the Medstar Washington Hospital Center, Professor in the Department of Medicine at Georgetown University, an Adjunct Professor of Medicine in the F. Edward Herbert School of Medicine at the Uniformed Services University of the Health Sciences. She's been an ASCO member since 1986 and is a leader in the field of breast cancer. Dr. Swain.